Hello you guys, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel for a little bit of a shady video today.
No shade.
A couple of weeks ago, I posted a video trying out a full face of the worst rated makeup products from Ulta Beauty and you guys loved it. Of course you did, you guys live for the drama, but I got so many comments and requests from that video to do the same thing with the worst rated products from Sephora, and of course, I'm here to deliver for you guys. Now, just like the last videos, these opinions are not necessarily mine, they're yours. To find the products in today's video, all we did is log on to the official Sephora app and literally just search each product category and scroll until we found the one with the least amount of stars. As I go through my routine today, I'll read you guys some of the negative reviews that caused these products to actually be the worst rated in the first place, and we can see if the reviews are accurate or maybe if they're wrong and some of these products are actually really great. Just because the product is on this list today does not mean that it's an awful makeup product. Some people out there might absolutely love it, and a lot of these products are from really great brands as well. Friendly reminder, okay, you can't have Slade products over here without flop products over here to create, you know, the comparison. Life's all about balance, am I right? First and foremost, if you guys are excited for today's video, which I know you are, okay? You've left it in my comments, you've left it in my DMs, you've left it everywhere, so give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot, and I would love if you would also click that subscribe button so you never miss an upload from me every single week. Let's get into this. Starting off with, of course, our first step of our routine, which is going to be primer, and the worst rated primer on Sephora's website is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Pore Minimizing Primer. Now, this is the travel size version of this primer, and this costs $16, which honestly, I mean, you don't get a ton of product in here, but that's not bad. I've definitely seen some products on the market that are way more expensive and you get probably the same amount of product. So I don't think the price point is the worst. As I'm squeezing this out, it looks fine. What are the bad reviews? Why do people not like this?
This person says, product change, discontinuing the use. New version doesn't provide any noticeable effect.
Packaging change isn't great. Hard to get out if not full. Small tube is cheaper, but creates the need to purchase more and often creates more plastic trash. After years of using that, switching brands.
Big review.
That was one review? Oh my God, she was passionate about that. Whoa.
Says, not it. I got this in my kit, and while I love Bare Minerals, this just isn't it. Doesn't hold up well, save your money. Feels like a light moisturizer. So sad they removed Prime Time. So it seems like there was a product change.
And now the new formula or the new product or the new packaging seems to not be meeting the previous quality. I can understand, as a customer, I would be annoyed about that as well. Putting it on, I will say, I kind of agree. It's giving like light moisturizer. It's definitely not doing anything for my pores. My skin is pretty good overall, but I do have quite a lot of pores in my cheek area, which are so annoying, but it is what it is. We all have our skin, nothing wrong with texture, and they're still there. Obviously, no primer is going to completely fix that, but I do have primers that do a better job of filling them in. So I never got a chance to try the original product, and this one definitely does not have a great first impression. Move on to the next step. We are all primed, now it is time for our base on top, and we have our foundation. Now, I was very shocked that this was the worst rated foundation on Sephora. It is none other than the Fenty Soft Matte Foundation. Once again, in the mini size. I don't know if the mini is the problem here, but it seems to be a recurring trend so far. 2 for 2, people are not loving the minis. Okay, I got 3 shades. I got 260, 230, and 225. Let's see what one actually might work for me here. It has been quite a while since I've used any Fenty skin products because I remember when I did my Fenty review a million years ago, I didn't love the foundation. A lot of the shades were very yellow, as we are seeing again today. I picked all of these because they had a neutral undertone. Those are all yellow.
Do not buy. Wow, this was so bad. The color match was great, but it would not spread at all. I had to add moisturizer to it.
What? This is literally like water on my face. How did you have to, what do you mean it wouldn't spread? Look at that, it's like dripping down my skin. Oh, it's also squeezing everywhere. Hello?
Next one has something that says Sephora employee next to it. It says, I really want to like this product, and after my usual one by Sephora was discontinued, I spoke with a customer service rep, and she was really helpful, but this product is not for me. See, this one also said it's too thick, and it's a bit too light for my skin tone.
Too thick? Are these brands like reformulating all their products? Like, what's going on here? This is water, literal water. Like, look at this, you guys.
So I think you have to wait for it to dry down. This person says, this is a disappointment. I'm looking for a new foundation and this isn't it. It dried out my skin completely and flaked by lunchtime.
I don't know, like, oh, you know what it is? Whoa, it's drying down very quickly. Oh my God. Zoom in. I have not put a single bit of powder on my face and I'm already like almost matte. It is called soft matte foundation. So I felt like this is like shocking information, but to me, soft matte means like a sort of like velvety, silky finish. This is looking pretty, you know, full coverage and dry already. It's literally getting darker too. What do you think? Maybe it's not as bad as maybe, I don't know. We'll come back to the foundation later on and see how it's holding up. Let's move on to concealer for right now. And this one was also a shocking addition to this list. I could not believe this. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Multi-Retouch Concealer. Now, I have not really tried a lot of Giorgio Armani products. I've used the Luminous Silk Foundation, which is a cult classic, a lot of makeup artists' absolute favorite foundation. It is, unfortunately, never worked for me. I uploaded an almost hour-long video teaching you guys how to fix all the most common makeup mistakes. Definitely go give it a watch and thank you for your love and support on that video. But there, I talked a lot about how certain products just don't work for certain people, even if they are super popular and super trendy. Let's go ahead and see what people have to say about this one.
Well, first of all, this is a $40 concealer.
Oh, there it is. $40 fucking for concealer. I'm gonna be honest, it feels really nice putting this on. It feels extremely buttery and smooth, but go on.
The Sephora employee said, not my favorite full coverage concealer. There's better concealers out there. If you're looking for full coverage, NARS Pot Concealer is great and Included Beauty's concealers are great. Another one says, not as good as the original. Unfortunately, this is not the same after the reformulation. I used the previous versions for years and it was wonderful. This update still has great coverage, but the consistency leaves an obvious appearance on the skin. Used to be the best concealer. I'm disappointed by the new formulation. Why change a good thing? The color that was perfect for me is no longer made and the formula does not work as well.
That sucks. Can you, just like them deleting a whole color? Just getting rid of an entire skin tone, hello? That's crazy. What is up with all these companies reformulating their products? I don't know if it's a cost issue or an ingredients issue, but that seems to, we're 3 for 3 on that, aren't we? Hello? That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys though, like, it looks fine so far. It's definitely not like super full coverage. I wish that I got a little bit of a lighter shade to add some more contrast to the skin and help even out how dark this foundation got, but it's actually blending out like fine so far at least. Okay. This next product was truthfully the most shocking thing to me on this entire list because I love this brand. I have so many products that I'm obsessed with and that I use on an everyday basis, so I could not believe that the Makeup by Mario contour stick was the worst rated contour product at Sephora. Huh?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Makeup by Mario, obviously legend, icon, okay, the king. Where would we be without Makeup by Mario? I thank God for him every single day, okay? He has a lot of great products. Well.
Are you having a problem? For getting it out of the packaging?
I am actually, yeah, it's not twisting upwards.
Well, how would I read some of these comments? Bought it 3 times, loved the color and loved the blush.
No.
All 3 of my sticks broke. The twist mechanism fails after a month of use for $36.
I've never even used this. I have a month of use. I've gotten 0.
Another one, I like the packaging, but the packing is terrible. My tube got stuck. Beautiful color, but horrible packaging. Love the color and consistency, but I'm very disappointed that this is the second time I purchased this and I cannot twist it. It needs to be replaced and refunded. This is ridiculous.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, the formula is going on really nicely on my face, but yeah, I just touched it to my skin. The actual formula is below the lip, so now if I touch this, it doesn't work. Oh, there's a brush on the other end. Hello? That doesn't fix it either. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's like really disappointing to hear. I would like to believe that Mario's on top of this, and I'm hoping his team is working on new packaging updates ASAP. I know Sephora has a really good return policy, so hopefully at least people have been able to get replacements and then hopefully enjoy the product if it's working, because honestly, so far the formula is blending out really, really beautifully. Now that we are all contoured and chiseled out, I wanna add some blush to the skin. You guys know I love blush. I love adding some nice little pop of color. And even though I love this step, unfortunately today we have to use a bad one, which apparently, according to the Sephora reviews, is the KVD Vegan Beauty Mod Con Liquid Gel Blush. We got the shade Duality 20. I've never tried this formula before, so oh, I think that's gonna be way too much. Hold on, let's see. Okay, that was like 3 dots. What are people saying about this? Oh. What the fuck?
Why don't you tell me what you think about it?
Oh my God, what the It fully disappeared as I blended it out. And now my face looks like an oil slick.
First comment is not great, super greasy, and also completely disappears once blended out.
Literally. Look at this, okay? There's a pile of that on my cheek. This is promotion for Dua Lipa's new song. I come and I go. It's giving fucking Houdini, disappearing act, bitch. What the fuck?
Trash formula. At first I loved it, but within 15 minutes I had a rectangle on my face where this blush, quote unquote, completely removed my makeup.
No.
Tried this blush on my bare skin, and within minutes the pigment was gone. It just made it look oily.
Okay, I definitely get what people are saying about, look at my fucking skin. You got, with the Fenty foundation, okay, you saw this shit, it was dry. Now it literally looks like I've been sweating for hours. Look at that. Okay, that's getting a 0 stars for me. But we do have one last product to add a little bit of color to the skin where this apparently lacked, and that is with some bronzer. Apparently the worst rated bronzer is from Glossier. It is their Solar Paint Luminous Bronzer Cream. Paint. Oh, what the? Oh my God, a bronzer with like a doe foot applicator? That's weird. Okay, I guess I'll use the same brush that I applied my blush with, considering there's literally 0 fucking pigment there. Now let's blend it in. That looks okay to me. What are people saying about this?
It's really nice, but you can't blend it out and it dries down really fast when I use it. I always have to soak my brush in setting spray or it can look really patchy.
Really? Should I try to leave these on my forehead for a couple of seconds to test it out and see?
Pass. Patchiest bronzer I've ever used. Really upsetting, and I love the color and the shimmer.
For shimmer? No, you guys, there's no glitter in that.
And it's okay. I'm not a really big fan of the glitter particles or the application. It's all right. The price is good for what it is. It's just not my favorite.
I'm really not the biggest fan of like a luminous bronzer formula, or honestly, I'm really not the biggest fan of any luminous face products in general, but it is clearly advertised on the package that this is not matte. So I don't understand how people are getting confused. There's not a single glitter particle on my face. People are just being dramatic, get over it. The base is officially all on, whether we like it or not. Now we need to set it in place. And I am very scared for this because the worst rated powder on all of Sephora's website is the Kosas Cloud Set Baked Setting and Smoothing Powder. I really like a lot of Kosas products, but I have never tried this one before, so I'm really not sure what to expect. But I'm gonna take my little powder puff and just rub it right on to the product so it gets nice and loaded up there. And then we're gonna go in and I'm just gonna pat this right underneath my eyes.
Packaging needs work. I only used this twice and I broke it. I didn't drop it, it just crumbled. Again.
Mine's working fine, to be honest.
Yeah, these are like days ago too. 6 hours ago, the other one was.
These bitches are on it.
Yeah,
girlies are on their Sephora apps reviewing. I know, I feel like I look pretty. Okay. That definitely sucks that people are having a bad experience with their packaging. Mine seems to be working just fine, but obviously, you know, my Mario one didn't, so who knows? Let's move on to the eyebrows. Hourglass Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. Before I hold this up, can you tell me how much this costs?
It's $17, but people are very unhappy about the case. It says, useless, don't buy. Dry, doesn't work, too expensive for a sample. Wish I could get a refund.
Okay, so it is noted that it's a sample. Let me show you what the Hourglass Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil looks like.
Oh my God, what is that?
What? Like, oh my God, okay. Oh my God, it's literally a regular brow pencil cut directly in half. Let's see, okay, I'm gonna twist this all the way up too to see how much product is actually inside.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers, that is.
So it said too expensive. I like the color. It's actually a cool tone, which can be hard to find, but that's it.
True.
Boy, this goes fast. It's also kind of dry, so it's not exactly comfortable to apply.
I'm honestly not having any problems with the formula, if I'm gonna be honest, right away. It is so small, and there are drugstore brow pencils that are literally half the price and double the size. So I don't know like why anybody would ever want to get this. Okay, let me do my other brow. Let's do the other brow, and then we'll actually twist it back up again and see how much is gone. That was probably like a quarter of the product from one makeup session. Yeah, it is a no from me. Oh my God, that's the worst rated eyeshadow palette? What? Oh my gosh. Pat McGrath? Mother? Queen? This is the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey Luxe Quad in Bronze Borealis. And I think this is their Chinese New Year packaging. Very beautiful. On the inside, it looks like this. Okay, can't really do a whole lot with this. 4 shades. How much does this cost? That's gonna be why the review is bad, huh? No! $62 fucking for 4 shades? $16 a color for 4 shades. Why would you do that when you can buy the basic canvas with 24 shades for $55? Hello?
Although price was mentioned, it was mostly not about price. So
Really?
This released obviously recently because the Lunar New Year happened recently.
Yep.
So one day ago, someone says, it's the same colors as last year, expected more. So I had the one from last year, and after purchasing this and comparing, they seem to have the exact same thing. Kind of disappointed because there's more to be expected from a prestigious brand like Pat McGrath.
Well, I'm just doing a gorgeous little eye look here using the only matte shade in the entire palette, this like muted brownie burgundy-ish color, kind of. I mean, Pat McGrath is like the mother of all makeup. She's so incredible and talented and has the craziest legacy, so it definitely is shocking to see anything come out that people aren't loving from her. When she was working her way up and making a name for herself in the industry, she was doing beautiful, crazy runway makeup. That's how she became famous. So like for a Lunar New Year, if you're gonna make packaging, which by the way, beautiful. This looks so stunning and gorgeous. Why not give us like a gold leaf glitter formula? Give us a bright red. Okay, this is the best that I was able to get the shadow to look with just the one matte shade. I'm not super impressed. It definitely, it looks a little splotchy. It's definitely not the best formula that I've tried, and I've used Pat McGrath shadows before that are far better than this one. So I don't know what's going on here, but let's try using this shade in the front of my lid. The shimmers feel very, very buttery and smooth. They're going on super nicely. And then I'll use a little bit of this reddy color over here, this red shimmer. And then I'll use this to kind of blend together the gold glitter on the lid and the reddish brown that we put in the crease. I love Pat McGrath. She is such a legend and icon, a diva. She has really made this industry what it is, but this is super disappointing. Okay. On to the next. The worst rated eyeliner from Sephora is NARS. High Pigment Long Wear Eyeliner in the shade Via Veneta, which I think is just black. Now, I will say I don't really use, oh my God. Oh, I don't really use pencil liners that often. I definitely prefer a liquid liner or like a cream liner. Okay, it's not a twist up, meaning you have to sharpen this.
Disappointed in what used to be a great product.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I've been using this pencil for years. I love the way it was so smooth and long lasting. I bought it here and the cap was stuck. The cap was broken and it broke and now it's useless. Should have read the reviews because there were 250 reviews in almost every one. And there's like a overall 1 star. There was not a single good one.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible. Dried product, can't easily apply. Thought it was just mine, but I looked at all the other reviews and it is just not a good quality product.
It is definitely not the best liner that I've used, that's for fucking sure. I just find it really hard to get like a precise liner using a pencil. Ew, that's so ugly. Like that is not real. Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. That's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. That's a bad one. NARS has some really, really great staple products that are fan favorites. I love a lot of NARS products. This is not one of them. Mascara. Oh, I got another Bare Minerals product. Their Photo Fiber Volumizing Mascara is their worst rated product. Now, I assume this is once again a sample. Okay. Honestly, for the fact of being a mini, okay, not the worst. Ooh. Oh my fucking God. Wasn't expecting that big package to come out of this small little body. This wand is fucking gigantic. Okay, what are people saying about this?
Too clumpy. Don't buy it. It's the clumpiest mascara I've ever bought.
Really?
It took me 5 minutes with a lash comb to declump it before I could actually leave for work. Not this one.
Oh my God, this is, holy shit. Girl, it's giving fucking Clumperella. Whoa, what the fuck?
Real glad I only bought the mini. I live in a wet climate and it's definitely not waterproof. It melts all over my face after hot yoga.
These people are really putting in a lot of thought and effort into these reviews. I live in a hot climate, thank you. Thank you for clarifying, thank you. Oh my God, look at how fucking ugly this looks in my bottom lashes. And I'm like, genuinely, I never want to shit on a brand, so I'm really trying hard to like actually brush the product through and make it not look bad, but I literally can't. All right, we're almost done. Let's look at some lips. I've never seen this. I've never heard of this brand before. This is Simi Haze Beauty Velvet Blur Mini Duo Set Matte Lipstick Balm. This is very unique packaging. It's pretty. Let's take a look and see. I like this. Oh my God! There is no way! Oh my God. What is this color? Okay, I'll use this one.
Don't buy. Smells really bad. Weird feeling on the lips. Do not purchase. Stinky. Norman says it's stinky.
Stinky is crazy.
This product doesn't blend and has a chemically smell. Please do not purchase. Someone said odd smell. These lipsticks have an odd smell and they look like chalk, not what I'm looking for. Someone else said awful quality product. Patchy, feels like a ripoff from a company with no morals.
Oh my
shit.
God. $19, and this comes with 0.03 ounces of product in this. Okay, for comparison, the Sephora brand matte lipstick is 0.12 ounces and is $16. What the fuck? I will be honest and say, okay, mine does not smell any sort of way. It smells perfectly fine. And this round thing did make application way more difficult than it should have been, but I was able to make it work, and it honestly feels like okay on my lips. But would I want to spend my hard-earned $39 on this set? Absolutely not. No, thank you. Pack it up, Simi Haze. And last but not least for this makeup routine today, can't wait for this one. Let's set this in place, shall we? With our Laura Mercier Translucent Pure Setting Spray 16-hour Invisible Hydrating Setting Spray. I didn't even know Laura Mercier had a setting spray, so let's try this out and see. I love a lot of Laura Mercier products. I just tried their brand new foundation that went super viral on TikTok and fucking loved it. That shit was amazing. So good. Let's see. Why do people don't, why are people, ooh. I like sprayed it on my hands and my hands is sticky. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was unpleasant. Oh my God, hold on. Harsh. Oh my God.
Awful.
Oh no.
How did this product make it to the market? I can't believe anyone at Laura Mercier tried this out and thought, job well done. The sprayer squirts out globs of product and it dries down sticky and uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know if the bottle has a defect or if this has happened to anyone else, but the spray was not working and it just had little drops on my face. It dried up and became flaky.
Well, on that note, everybody, that's a full face of the worst rated makeup from Sephora. Yeah, it's bad. It is pretty bad. I will say this end result is better than the full face of Ulta. Not by much, okay? Yeah. I feel like if we've learned anything from today's video, it's that even like the best of brands sometimes just release flops, and it is what it is. That's just how the world goes around. Like I said at the beginning, you have to have flops in order to have slays, so there's something to compare them to, and today's video was definitely full of them. My makeup absolutely fucking sucks right now, but I do feel like as a new brand owner, this kind of gives me like some level of comfort in a weird way, and let me explain before that sounds so weird. Throughout the process of developing Painted, it hasn't always been a perfect ride. There's definitely been several bumps in the road, and I've kind of been sitting here on the back end like freaking out, being like, oh my God, this is so hard to do. And luckily I have a great team that's helped me fix those problems before we go to market. But it seems like sometimes those problems slip through the cracks, which definitely does suck, but I think it's a really great learning lesson of like lots of quality control, making sure you're working with the best quality labs, manufacturers, and of course listening to your customers and reviews and making sure you're always improving on your product and your brand every single step of the way. So hopefully I can pick up where some of these products today have definitely left off. On that note, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot. And if you haven't not already, come click that subscribe button as well as that bell icon so you guys never miss an upload from me. And also, leave me a comment down below letting me know if there's any products in this list that you were surprised to see, if there's any of these products that you've tried out and either also hated or maybe you love them. Who knows? I didn't. All right, you guys, if you want to follow me on my social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, James Charles, of course, follow Painted at painted.co and available for shopping at painted.co. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.